Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I know I've been gone for a really long time and that's because school has just been absolutely crazy. I only have like one more semester and a couple classes to go, so I'm like cramming in all my classes into one semester pretty much. I have 8 more classes to go, 6 in the spring and 2 in the summer, and I'm taking 1 in the winter, so technically 9. Anyway, absolutely crazy. I hope you understand why I haven't been able to make any videos. My sister has been helping me by making some videos for herself to put into my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy those. She has one more coming out, and then maybe we'll do some collabs with each other and like other stuff. But yeah, today's video will be my favorite books of 2015. These books are in no particular order because I could not decide what would be the right order for these books, except when I get to my top 5, I do have that in an order, so I for sure have a favorite book of the year, so let's get right into it. One of my favorite books of 2015 I actually had to read for school. I know, crazy, right? But this one I had to read from my J.R.R. Tolkien class. There's a class on him. I know. I had to take it. I absolutely had to take it. Anyway, it is The Return of the King by J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, 3rd book. I read the first book a couple years ago, and then I read the 2nd and 3rd one for the class, and the 3rd one ended up being my favorite out of all of them. I absolutely loved it. These are classics, guys, classic fantasy novels. If you have yet to read Lord of the Rings or even see the movies, please do. They're amazing. You won't regret it. The next 2 books are part of a series, and they are part of the Arcana Chronicles series by Mary E. Pearson. We have The Kiss of Deception and The Heart of Betrayal, 1st and 2nd book in the series. I believe the 3rd one is coming out this year, 2016. I'm super excited. This one just blew me away. There was a huge little plot twist. Did not see it coming. Completely guessed wrong. Yeah, you need to read this one, and then right after you need to pick this one up because there's a cliffhanger at the end, and sort of. But yeah, it just makes you want to read the rest of the books, and I absolutely love this fantasy series. Next we have All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This is a contemporary novel that I was actually not expecting to like at all, but I ended up really enjoying it. Just a warning, if you don't already know, this has to do with suicide, so if you're not comfortable with that subject, I would not suggest reading this, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very real, and it tugged at my heartstrings, and at first I was going to give it like a 3 out of 5 stars, but then I realized how this book could actually help people who are dealing with this suicidal thoughts and friends committing suicide and stuff. So it's a very tough subject, hard to read about, but it was a very, very good book, and I think Jennifer Niven did a really good job bringing it into novel form. So yeah, this made my list. Next we have The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. This is going to be made into a movie, and I'm so excited because this was so good. The second one, not so much, but this one, amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Aliens, adventure, action, amazing characters. Everything is in this book, and if you have yet to read it, please do. Now for 2 more contemporaries in this list, and they are To All the Boys I've Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. I literally cannot get enough of these books, and I want her to make more. I don't think she is making any more, but oh my god, I absolutely love them. If you don't know, this first one right here is about a girl who writes letters to boys that she has crushes on and puts them into a box, never to be sent out. But they get sent out one day, and she has to deal with the consequences of all of her love letters being sent out. It's crazy and really, really cute, so I really enjoyed this one. And this one is the second one, so it's more of the same subject, more of the boy showing up and her relationships and stuff like that. And it's really, really cute, and I absolutely enjoy these. So, so adorable. We all know a Sarah J. Maas book had to get into this list, and it did. The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is the group of novellas that she wrote for the series, and I have to say I absolutely love the covers. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I drool over these covers, and I can't wait to read more of this series, and I absolutely loved how she put it into novella form and put them into this grouping of them. Some of the novellas are better than others, but I still really enjoyed getting to know Selena a little bit more and getting to know her backstory and how she ended up to where she is now, pretty much, and her relationship with Sam was so adorable. I couldn't even handle it. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this one. Can't wait to read more. We have another series that made this list, and it is the Arcana Chronicles series by Kresley Cole. So we have the first one, which is Poison Princess, the second one, which is Endless Night, and the third one, which is Dead of Winter. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple more in the series. I don't know if it's going to be 5 or 6 books, but I know for sure there will be more. The ending of this one, like Dead of Winter, was pretty amazing. I still have yet to choose between the characters of Death and Jack for the main character, like the love interest. I still have yet to choose. It's really, really difficult. I have an idea, but we'll see how it goes. I have to thank Cassie from Cassie Von Shade for recommending this series to me because it is amazing and I recommend it to you guys, so go out and read it right now. Now it's time for my top 5 books of 2015. Now these are actually in a particular order, so I'm going to start from 5 and go to 1, and obviously 1 would be my favorite of the year. So let's get right into it. Number 5 is Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I love this book. I know a lot of people had issues with it. I absolutely enjoyed it. I overlooked the tiny little issues because I loved the story and I loved how it was a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I loved the action and I loved the love interest. I mean, I called a lot of it. I called stuff that was going to happen, so it was predictable, but good at the same time. I really, really enjoyed it. Number 4 on my list will make Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey very, very happy. It is Gathering Darkness by Morgan Rhodes. This is one of the first books I read in 2015, and it has stuck as one of my favorites all throughout the year. This is my favorite of the 3 that I have currently read so far of the series. The 4th one just came out, and I have yet to read that one. I have it. You could probably see it. It's up here. Maybe you can't see it, but it's there, and it is on my TBR shelf, and I will eventually get to it, and I heard that it's amazing. So, yeah, I'm excited, because this one was really, really good, like, way better than the first 2, in my opinion. So good. I can't wait to read more. Number 3 on my list is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Or is it Leigh Bardugo? Help. I would like to mention first that I love the cover and I love the book design. I love how the pages are black. Anyway, this book, really, really good. Set in the same universe as her other series, which is the Grisha trilogy, and it's set in the same universe. It's set a certain amount of years after that, I think. Yeah, because they mention the events in the other book. You do not have to read the original trilogy to read this one and understand it. Not at all. They'll just mention a few things from it. But if you have yet to read any of Leigh Bardugo's books, then I do recommend all of them, including the Grisha trilogy, which is also amazing. But yeah, Six of Crows, really, really good. Number 2 on my list is yet another Sarah J. Maas book, and it is Queen of Shadows. The 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. There's 2 more coming out. This one was so good. Monster of a read. Absolutely loved it. I love Rowan. I love Selena. I love all the characters. Adian, Dorian, not so much Kale. I really love the action. I thought it was really, really good. In my opinion, they keep getting better and better. Like, each of the books in the series keep getting better and better. So I can't wait to see what Sarah J. Maas does with the rest of the books. And then finally, my favorite book of the year is The Wrath in the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. I did a full review of this book on my channel, and I will link it down below because I raved about this book. I made a lot of sticky tab notes on it. I couldn't help it. So good. I love the characters. I love her wittiness, the main character's wittiness. I just love the relationship. So adorable. Storyline, really, really good. Highly recommend it. Now I just have a few honorable mentions because I read 100 books this past year in 2015. I read 100 books, so there are a lot of books that I really enjoyed. So I have just a couple of honorable mentions to show you all. One of those honorable mentions is One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich by Alexander Solzhenitsyn. I had to read this for another one of my courses this past semester. I really, really enjoyed it. I was not expecting to. There are no chapters in this. It's all one one day pretty much. It's all one chapter. It's just the entirety of the novel, and it is about the main character, Ivan Denisovich, and he is in one of Stalin's labor camps. So it's really intense, his story about how he survives day to day. Really, really enjoyable. I really liked it. This is an adult book though, so don't just be aware. I know all the other ones in this were young adult, but yeah, this is an adult book, and I really enjoyed it. And he was a winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature, and that was the course that I was taking. It was all about winners of the Nobel Prize. And so, yeah, this was really, really enjoyable. Next, we have a graphic novel, and that is Rat Queens by Curtis J. Weeb and Rock Upchurch. This is the first volume of this graphic novel series, and I plan on reading the other ones because this one was so, so good. I love all the characters. They're really, really funny. I just love them. And then the final honorable mention that I have for you is The Invasion of the Tierling by Erica Johansson. I did another full review on this book, which I will link down below as well. I really, really enjoyed it. I love the first one, The Queen of the Tierling, and this one, I'm pretty sure this is an adult fiction book as well, fiction, fantasy, really, really good. I highly recommend it if you haven't picked them up. I can't wait to read the next one. Alright, so those were my favorite books of 2015. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought about them. Also, comment down below with either a link to your video with your favorite books, or maybe just list a couple of your favorite books. I would love to know. Maybe I can check them out as well. Please like this video and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!